Now that Buhari is dead, the person that illegally renditioned Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria is what the court in Kenya said. And ordinarily, Muhammadu Buhari would have faced ICC assuming he was alive. That's what the report said. Kenya declared Nnamdi Kanu's arrest illegal. Kenya even said that it was a kidnap, but the government said that they arrested Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya under Muhammadu Buhari. But now he's gone. For the first time in a long while, people are now asking President Bola Tinubu, the person that owed Nnamdi Kanu is dead. You have no business to keep him in detention. Now, President Bola Tinubu should find a political solution to Nnamdi Kanu's case. That's what people are saying this lovely time here. And many Yorubas are backing this. That he should not follow Fulani's role. That he should find a way to release Nnamdi Kanu. But then, we are yet to hear anything from President Tinubu. We saw him under through his Minister of Works, David Umahi, who said federal government is negotiating Nnamdi Kanu's release. That they are negotiating his release. Nnamdi Kanu's release. For the first time, David Umahi said that. But again, that Igbo should not see Nnamdi Kanu's release as a political. They are finding a way to release him. David Umahi said that. I'm going to show that on the screen. But if you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. Like and share this video if you are watching for the first time. If you're watching for the first time, subscribe. But if you are part of us, this big family, like and share this video. Dear evangelist, is it now time that Tinubu should release Nnamdi Kanu? His release come July 18 on Friday. Is the day for his release. I'm talking about his next court trial. Should the president release him? Not that the president that arrested him or they kidnapped him from Kenya, Muhammadu Buhari is dead. What do you have to say?
Yeah, my beloved brother, I remember my humble self, Benjamin Johnson, as a snatchy, aka the Biafran evangelist. My beloved brother, I will tell you nothing but the truth. As it is now, all this one you are hearing, Buhari dying in 2025. It means that the Buhari which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that declared death in 2017 is natural and is truth. That one have died, and they crown another one to use him to the sign Sudanese Buhari and crown him to stand as a Buhari and sign a contract with Nigeria, which the contract have expired. 6 years contract, he have expired, and he has handed over power. So he has no business again. So the next thing they have to do is to make sure, because you can see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the angle of the court, winning. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu internationally in the Kenya, he won. Internationally, what they are not seeing him as a terrorist. In Nigeria here, according to Nigerian law, he has defeated Nigeria. You can see federal government, they have dropped the case, their charges. They don't know anything to say again or to come up with again. I was even expecting them to come up with the issue. Shebi say Buhari don't die in 2017. I was expecting them to come up with it, and they died the case and they died. The next thing they are saying that the Jubilee which signed contract with them is dead. Who is a fool? Who are they trying to? Let me tell you, if Bola Tinubu come politically, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release is not going to be negotiated politically. And you cannot, nothing like a presidential pardon, which any government can come up with tomorrow and begin to harass him. No, we don't want to. Let the court play his role. Let's Muhammadu Buhari, what is it called? Tinubu, watch out. Sit down and let the law have its way. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is already willing. You can't challenge Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He was part of the people that collide together with Muhammadu Buhari to kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Likewise, other two Igbos that have died. So what is not news. Anything Bola Tinubu like, let him do. But let me tell you, that element that they are using as a minister of transport that is speaking, I want to tell him, let him know that whether I come politically or whichever, issue of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release is not political. is according to the law. Let the law have its way. You can hear it from even Ohanes and Igbo today. They are telling you and I and telling federal government they don't want anything harassment again, that they want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to face his court because he has been facing it all this while. How many years up till now? Is it now that you want to be? No, 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 no. We don't want game. We don't want anything game. We don't want Nigerian political solution. We don't want Nigerian presidential pardon. What we want is the court free, so that from there he will go home according to the law. Then he will hold the certificate and still have his right to fight for his freedom. Biafra.
No, no, we look at this other possible angle here this lovely morning. At Elizabeth stand this lovely morning, we saw different arguments from different people in Nigeria. We saw somebody from the north said that Tinubu releasing Nnamdi Kanu will be a betrayal on the Fulani oligarchy in Nigeria.
Friendly, have already been.
I'm coming. No, I said he said that if Tinubu release Nnamdi Kanu, that means that Tinubu has betrayed Buhari. That Buhari fought tooth and nail to keep Nigeria one. That Tinubu must not release him. What do you think about that?
My beloved brother, Tinubu did not, whether he free Mazen Kanu or not, the court is what is freeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The law is what is freeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Credit shouldn't go to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And let them not to know this. It's because they don't know the law. That is why they went against the law. You understand? They begin to practice criminalism. You get it? And that is what you can see today. The case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have opened opens of my eyes. That's why I see opens of now coming out to issue warning and issue vanquish and quick notice to the Fulanis in the Imo State. Because I have seen it that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that Nigeria doesn't have any package again against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu have conquered Nigeria in Nigeria. And now, as it stands, the court now that they are taking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to, and the trial they said that he must go through the trials now that they went through. Is there anyone that Nigeria was able, to withstand him or to defeat him? None of the above. He conquered in all the aspera. I follow it up with you and I knows what I am saying. So that is why you see them trying to correct their errors, their past mistakes, which is well, it is good. It is good and it is normal, but I'm using this opportunity before you carry out some step against your brother. Think twice. Think to what? Think twice. Not tomorrow you come and say forgive. Forgive. And when you have caused the person pains and the person have gone through the pains, you come back to say forgive. No! They should take caution of all this. And now let me tell you, but as for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's not betraying the North. The court, the law, is what he followed, and he himself must not take glory to that, because he's not the one that wrote the Nigerian Constitution. He was not part of the people that wrote the Constitution, and even the Constitution that was given to Nigeria, he was not part of it. So he only followed the trial procedure, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu defeated Nigeria. So definitely coming on the 18th of on Friday to be precise. Are you hearing me? Coming on the 18th of this month. Then we will hear whether Mazen Nnamdi Kanu want to prosecute to Nigeria or he want to drop the case as well. Then from there, by the time he drop the case, then no matter sure we now go inside and come outside. Then we will now know what next to do, because Nigeria doesn't have anything again.
Jula,
case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Ohaneze Ndigbo was the first time they spoken up. Ohaneze said we want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, but many people have been accusing them of double standards and betrayals. But do you think that now that I'm coming at now that Ohaneze Ndigbo has not spoken up for the Igbos, that now the Igbo people will start joining the group and saying, yes, you are the real voice of the Igbos? What do you think?
Let me tell you, that is what I want to point out. Now, the Ohaneze Ndigbo that is coming now, because they are coming up now, because they are seeing what is going on now. No matter their effort, they cannot keep Mazen Nnamdi Kanu there. They cannot continue to detain him. They cannot have conquered. And secondly, the kind of Ohaneze Ndigbo president we have now is different from the kind of Ohaneze Ndigbo that we used to have before. Those ones we used to have before are criminal ones. They are self-centered and they are greed. But this present one now want to make a change. He have seen the race and he have seen the thing, the way it's going. He himself want to join to become good guy. That's why you see the president coming the way it's coming. not that there is anything special in Ohaneze. Ohaneze and Igbo before, now Ohaneze and them more. We don't believe in them. There is nothing like elderliness in them. They are just criminals, just like Nigerian politicians. They are all bred of the same.
But that means these new ones are different.
Currently now, it's like we are seeing a different Ohaneze who is coming out based on what is already playing in Nigeria. As you can see, international bodies, I guess now you can see both to Dubai, both to America, other part of the country are now playing against Nigeria completely. So Nigeria is trying now to play on a safer side. And who is going to be the key for the safer side? No other person than to free the freedom fighter, and no other person than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I want to use this opportunity to speak again. Not only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, all the oil that come from Igbo land that they are giving to finish the government, which they are using to disturb my brother Simon Ekpa. Let them hear this. That nonsense should stop. Simon Ekpa must be free. Nonsense.
Like and share if you are watching, drop your comments, and also all notifications. If you are not subscribe, all notifications, like and share, and also drop your comment. Finally, before I let you go, should the Igbos forgive Muhammadu Buhari? Coming from Chris Ingege said that it is time for the Igbos to let bygone be bygone and forgive Muhammadu Buhari. Should the Igbos forgive him?
Can you forgive somebody that is in the grave already? Even if you forgive Buhari, will Buhari know say that he has been forgiven? That should be the question, and that is should be the case. So forgiving Buhari or not forgiving Buhari, that can
was the same thing he did to Igbo. So you can see it now. Why you can see now that UK now are telling Nigerians that release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because the UK too have kept quiet for a long time. Other world that are putting pressure on UK that they need to do the needful, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an innocent. We keep telling people that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. A man who have said, okay, if you allow me to prove that the man who is there is not a Buhari, give him chance. I thought that the federal government, if truly it is this Buhari, they will have given Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a chance to prove himself. He said, if I prove myself and it is Buhari that I will drop the Biafra. If I were in charge of people that is in the federal government, then I will have allowed the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to prove it. Maybe by now Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will have dropped the Biafra detention. If truly it's the Buhari that is there, it's to tell you that there is a problem. Look at it. Everything that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said about Tinubu, about Buhari, this said Buhari, everything has come to pass. So as it is right now, they don't have choice than to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Today is we are almost here on the 18th. On the 18th is here. I think this is a very good ground for Justice Omotojo to do the needful and to allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to go free. Because as it is now, you can see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu commit no crime. If you think Mazen Nnamdi Kanu commit crime, this allegations. The same this charges the federal government charge against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that the senior justice Executive defeated the federal government 9 count charges. At the same thing, the federal government still start afresh with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. It's to tell you they don't have evidence. I was waiting for the federal government. If they think that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is lying against the sitting government, this is a very good evidence they will have used to nail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Why did you accuse the sitting president that the sitting president have died when they have not died? Now, why is the federal government shying away from it? By holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, charge Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you lie against the sitting president of Nigeria, which is Buhari. Tell the world that is lie. Don't forget that you are seeing the rumor now that it's not Buhari have died a long time ago. It's as a result of the video of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu released and fire she. Now, I think the federal government will approve Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wrong, that Buhari is alive. You see, this shenanigans rumor that is going on now would have gone on. But the federal government, they keep new to it. They keep new to it. That means what they are saying that is true. My brother, there is no smoke without fire. If you see smoke, there is that fire somewhere that generated the smoke. Federal government refuses us to know. We are seeing smoke, they say there's no fire. And that's why you can see today, Buhari dead now, my dear brother. You can see how everybody now is as if people are happy instead of people supposed to be more. Let me shock you that it's just 2 years Buhari left office. His death was supposed to be what's supposed to weaken Nigerians now. But reverse is the case. Many Nigerians, even his home state, is celebrating about the Buhari passed away. It's as a result of how you manage the situation, how you manage Biafra fight. He came in, you did not want to do anything, you declare for the terrorist organization whereby your people Boko Haram are buying people, Fulani herdsmen, you bring them from African countries that are terrorizing, you keep Nnamdi Kanu, and you think they will be happy for him after his death? No, they cannot happen for him death. If you, the Yorubas or the Hausa who think, oh, people are rejoicing over the death, excuse me, Yaradua was the president in this country. When Yaradua died, did you see any Igbo man that rejoiced? When Yaradua died in Nigeria, did you see any Igbo man rejoice? Did you see any Yoruba man that rejoice? A good man is always a good man. Buhari, hey, don't talk about the dead. Don't talk about the dead. Excuse me. How many Nigerian youths were killed in the Lekki toll gate during the NSAS brutality? That Nigerian armies went there. You know, some Nigerian youth that was holding Nigeria flag, demonstrating that they need their right and they should end NSAS. Was it the Boko Haram who went to Lekki toll gate? Was it the IPOP member that went to Lekki toll gate? They claim that nobody died in that Lekki toll gate during the NSAS protest. But the panel, the governor of Lagos State said, prove beyond that people die in Lekki toll gate. If people die in Lekki toll gate, who killed them there? Who sent the armies there? Buhari was the president there. If you see this thing, the numbers of people who have died in Biafra, the number of Biafra who have died in the southeast as a result of what Buhari caused by declaring IPOP as a terrorist organization, you will never blame any Igbo for rejoicing that their enemy have died. As you have said, Buhari hate Igbo to the core, in the sense that when he came in to revenge about the Biafra war, and that's exactly what he did by declaring IPOP as a terrorist, put Nnamdi Kanu in a dungeon. Went ahead after he escaped. He went ahead to kidnap him from Kenya and bring him back to Nanga. What do you have to say now that they have a hatred? Don't forget that the same thing to Buhari after the Biafra war, when he was a military, he organized meeting in Asaba, calling the Igbos they should come after the Biafra war, that he want to settle everything. All the Igbos who that went for that meeting was allegedly they killed them. They went for peacemaking. These are the same Buhari you say people should be rejoicing that he died. No, let's be realistic to you. Anyone that is saying this thing, is it because it doesn't happen to them? Yesterday, Dino Milaye, instead of him to be mourning Buhari, ADC organized big rally in Lokoja. When crowd came out to welcome him, what is he saying? He's body shaming Buhari. Because you can see what Buhari also did doing to him. Buhari was not too fair enough to so many people, and that's why many people are pouring their anger on him. But one thing I will say is that everybody will die one day. This Buhari should be a lesson to everybody. Both Bola Ahmed Tinubu, both all the whole politicians who feel that they have everything to do anything and nothing will happen to them. Even me that is speaking, you that is interviewing me, a day is coming, a day of reckoning is coming where everybody will go and meet his ancestor, and our book of whatever we have done on it will be open and the whole world will see.
Now, but we see many Igbo people. We even saw an evangelist who is an Igbo person this morning, a pastor. He has told his brothers that Igbos are not wicked, that Igbos are Christians, that Igbos must find a way to forgive Muhammad. But if you are watching, like I said, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. Like and share this video, drop your comment. Now, should Igbos forgive Muhammad? Because even Christian said that all Igbos must forgive Muhammad Buhari.
Why is the essence of Igbo forgiving Buhari or Igbo not to forgive Buhari? Buhari is dead, is dead. Buhari is going to face his judgment. Whether Igbo forgive Buhari or not, that will not make him to enter paradise, is a Muslim or not. It doesn't. So whatever he do on earth here is what is going to speak for him before his God over there. So whether Igbos are ready to forgive him or not, that is not the bone of contention. The bone of contention that Buhari should do, Tinubu should do the needful by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Now, as Nnamdi Kanu commit no offense, there's no crime to call for separations in Nigeria. Currently, as we are right now, nothing is working in Nigeria. Nothing is working, and that's why anybody that's calling for one Nigeria is killing Nigeria, one Nigeria is consuming Nigeria. So I think it's better we go back to regional government. But since my people from the north say they are not okay with regional government because we are not blessed with oil, no oil, so be it. Let them divide the country. Let everybody go on a peaceful way.
So now let's look at other possible angle this lovely morning. We've seen, for example, celebrations in did not over Buhari's death. What do you have to say about this? Very controversial. What do you have to say?
No, the truth of the matter is that you see that in his hometown, Katsina, where he's from, where they're supposed to be mourning now, the children yesterday and some adults, they gang up together, they were celebrating that Buhari is dead. Don't forget that during Buhari lifetime, there was a chaos in Katsina State, where killing has become the order of the day. But I will not put all the whole blame on Buhari. I will put all the whole blame on people who surrounded Buhari there. They forced Buhari. See, the problem of Nigeria is when you glorify people ahead of the country. Buhari was over too rated. Buhari was over too glorified more than Nigeria. And that's why when his body could not carry it, when his head could not carry as the president of Nigeria, people surround him, they force him on Nigeria, they use it to loot Nigeria. People like Lawa, who keep signing the bill, who could do all these things. He did everything just to make sure they erect themselves. The same thing that's happening with the Tinubu government now. Because all people that with Tinubu now, whether Tinubu is getting right, that is not their business. Because they are using Tinubu to eat the natural resources, to root the Nigeria, to dry Nigeria. They will tell you that Tinubu is the best. So when you keep glorifying individual more than your country, that's what is causing where we are in the country today. Until we stop placing the country ahead of any other person in Nigeria, we are not going anywhere. And that's why I say, since we have formed this habit, once somebody is there, they will praise. Today, who is calling Jonathan have no phone number? Even before Buhari, how many people is calling Buhari again? Because it's not a power. They cannot eat from Buhari again. People who are galvanizing support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu must do themselves. It's not that they like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they like themselves. It's because of what they will eat. If Tinubu come out now, their source of income will dry. That's why you hear that I'm making say, I am broke. You that have under Buhari government for 8 years, you are a governor of Rivers State, you are this and that. Just 4 years now, you are out of power. You say you are broke. Can't you see the shenanigans of Nigeria? Can't you see the attitude these people are exhibiting? So for me, they should do the needful. Let's place the country before any other individual.